The bet. The day before the Industry Project Expo in Monte Carlo, you follow Sophia into the hotel convention center and find a hive of activity across the room. The teams from manufacturing and robotics divisions are hard at work. What are you doing? That doesn't go there. Keep it up, everyone. We're making good progress. Looks like it's going to be close quarters this morning. Forget them. I need your focus. We don't have much time to finalize the details before we meet Antoine Bizet this afternoon. And I don't need to remind you how important it is for our division to impress an investor with pockets as deep as Antoine's. Sophia showed you to your booth area. Everything you need should be here. We'll make a list for the tech guys if something comes up. I have to make sure our prototype machine will still arrive at noon. Before you can respond, she clicks away without a backward glance. So much for teamwork. I guess I better get started. You dive right into the work. You have last week's presentation as foundation, so you just have to fine-tune the rest. When I'm talking to the investors tomorrow, I should highlight the project's durability and quality. You raise the old scans and the new scans in random order. It should be fun to see if anyone in the crowd can tell the difference. Investors want to see consumers don't have to sacrifice anything in order to be more eco-friendly. By the time Sophia returns, you feel good about your progress. Well, are you ready? Sophia, I can recite the entire presentation right now if you want. I'm good. She examines the booth from top to bottom, then nods. Very well, you can take a break, since there's nothing else to do until the machine arrives. I'll meet you in the lobby at 1 o'clock sharp. You don't need to be told twice. Pack up your things and head toward the exit. You're walking past Robin's booth when you hear a loud crash. Be careful with that. I swear, if one more thing goes wrong today, I'm gonna... She catches sight of you, cuts off. Can I help you? You glance over her shoulder to where the manufacturing booth is in complete disarray. Do you want my advice? And what exactly makes you think you know more about my project than I do? Think back to the conversation you had with Teresa and Julian. If Robin's putting the entire company at risk because of her shortcuts, maybe you should step in. Just remember what's really important here, Robin. It's not all about the money. Well, you really are naive, aren't you? No wonder Sam will for you. Fine, be that way. And good luck tomorrow. It looks like you're gonna need it. Your mind is still in your confrontation with Robin as you make your way through the lobby to the elevators, and you almost crash right into Sam. Hello there. You okay? Oops, sorry. I was just distracted. Uh-oh. You want to talk about it? It's Robin. She's being a jerk again. Do you need me to kick her ass? It's fine. I wish I could just shake her off, but we used to be friends. Yeah, I know. We'll get used to the new normal eventually. Sam shakes her head as if to clear it. The elevator arrives with a ding. She gestures for you to get on first. As soon as the door is shut, you take advantage of being alone with Sam. I have a right to lose tomorrow, you know. I put in a lot of hours to beat the robotics department. Do we have a love-hate relationship now? It's something like that. I always like the enemies to lovers trope. I think you have that backward. Maybe that's all part of my plan. Maybe I was getting you to lower your guard. And now my guard is down. What will you do to me? You drop your hands on Sam's ass, enjoy her hips flush against yours. She responds by blazing a trail of kisses up your jaw, up your neck, then across your jawline to your ear. I don't like where this is going. They like even more when I take the robotics division down tomorrow. Sam chuckles, still keeping her body pressed to yours. So that's how you want to play this. Depends if you're up for the challenge. Consider the bet. If my division gets the win tomorrow, you have to get on your knees, do exactly what I tell you to do. And when the environmental lab wins, I get the blind for you and do whatever I want. Sam's eyes darken at the suggestion. And I hope you'll be gentle with me. Not a chance. I show no mercy. Your breath hitches as Sam seals the deal with a kiss, and then you punch Pixelberry in the face. I got background music. Now you won't let go. It's just a light press of her lips on yours, but a warm grasp of her breath promises much more to come. Finally, the elevator arrives at Sam's floor. She smiles at you. She steps out into the hall. I invite you to practice your groveling. I've got an investment meeting for lunch and an appointment with the twins in a few minutes. Lucky you, we got an appointment. We got a video chat scheduled to play Dominion Royale together. You recognize the name of the twins' favorite online video game. They destroy me every time, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. That sounds fun. Besides, it'd be good for you to practice losing before the expo. Oh yeah? Why don't you join us? The boys would love to see you, and then we can both get some practice in. You're on. Sam leads you to her room. Damn, this is quite the view. It must be nice to be the boss. It has its perks. She drops a quick kiss on your lips before setting up the video call. After a few rings, Mason and Mickey pop up on the screen. Hi Mom, is that Crystal with you? Is she gonna play Dominion Royale with us? Of course. Although I don't know which button is which. If I just push them fast enough, they win, right? And that's how it works? Didn't we teach you anything? You can be on Mom's team. You smile at Sam as she sets up the game. Are you two keeping Jordan on her toes? Jordan comes into frame, waving at you both. Shouldn't you be asking if they're behaving? We've been good, promise. They tried to order 12 pizzas last night. Mickey wanted to order 20. We cut back. And swallowed up my shampoo for syrup. I hypothesized it'd give your hair a lustrous glow. I said it'd just be sticky. You know, once you run that experiment on one nanny, you really don't have to do it again. Don't worry, everyone here is doing A-OK now. Jordan gives you and Sam a little salute. We're gonna get breakfast started for these two. Enjoy your chat. No sooner has Jordan disappeared from the screen than the game finally loads. Sam boots up Dominion Royale. Against the backdrop of a mythical kingdom, you start by choosing your character. Hope I get struck by lightning and being encased in ice. We'll see about that. My mighty Minotaur eats witches for breakfast. My clever rogue would just outrun and outthink her. I suppose it's my job as a silver knight to vanquish evil. You ready? The round starts. You're loaded onto a map that starts inside a magical medieval castle. Go. Wait, how do you run? It's the right stick, and an A to sprint. So on controller, okay. And you better use it, cause here I come. Mickey's giant mythical beast smashes his hammer towards you. Die. At last possible second, you manage to dodge out of the way. Aha! Nice one, Crystal. I'm not done with you yet. Alright, boys. Well, let's give Crystal a chance to catch her breath, okay? She's never played before. Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of things. Oops, no. I just died. You try to collect as many upgrades as you can. Like this health potion. Mason's rogue tosses you with the bottle, and you just managed to catch it. Thanks. The four of you explore the castle while collecting potions and upgrades. After a few minutes of jumping, running, punching air, you start to get a feel for the controls. I think I got the hang of it. Prepare to taste my lightning. You follow the others outside the castle gates, just to see the boys turn on and face off against you and Sam. Sorry, Crystal, but we're ready to fight now. Then we can't let you get a step further. Sam looks at you. You up for this? Bring it on. But the boys rush at you head first. You step forward into the Minotaur's path. I have the advantage when it comes to magic. I just have to stay light on my feet. You roll to the left and shoot a lightning bolt at Mickey's unprotected side. The Minotaur is quickly swallowed by a plume of icy fire, spurting out from the point of impact. No! When did you get so good at this? You look over and see Sam, his mason, and the end of her sword. Never underestimate the power of beginner's luck. That means Mom and Chris have to fight now. It does? I mean, it does. Don't worry, Crystal. You can take her. You square off against the Silver Knight. You stay poised and ready, but Sam made the first move. On guard. You quickly parry, then redirect your momentum into a counterattack. Not so fast. The two of you are surprisingly evenly matched. Go, Mom! Go, Crystal! I better do something extra if I get the upper hand. Your avatar glitches out a little, then performs some kind of super move. A large storm cloud gathers above you, then flies Sam Silver Knight with pinpointed lightning. What the? Victory's mine. That was awesome! Crystal, you have to show how you did that. Before we play a few more rounds of the game, before Sam takes you back to the loading screen. The sort of murder and mayhem we have for you two, Chris and Nanny get back to work. That's okay, we're going pumpkin picking soon anyway. Steffi and Javi are meeting us there. It sounds like even more fun than the mini royale. Sam shuts the video game down, embracing the game, his interface, twins, real-life faces. Be good. Pick up the biggest pumpkin you can find for me. You two can help me carve it when I get back. We will. Love you, bye. The twins sign off, chatting happily with one another as they go. Thanks for joining me. I know they had more fun than they had to play with just stuff your mom. Thanks for inviting me. I didn't realize how much I missed them to saw their faces. Sam scoots closer and wraps an arm around your shoulder. You lean into her embrace, indulge her for a moment, and then pull back. I hate the Dominion and run, but Sophia would kill me if I'm not ready on time, and you still need to get to that investment meeting. Sam leans in to kiss you, her lips lingering against yours as she whispers. Don't remind me. I'm supposed to concentrate on the financial forecast, and I can still taste you. You can't. It's all part of my master plan to join after your game and win this little bet of ours. Sam laughs as she helps you to your feet and walks out to the door. One thing's for sure, if I do lose, it'll be the most fun I ever had doing it. A few hours later, you and Sophia join the rest of Dr. Rousseau and excuse executives at the Circuit de Monaco racecourse. It's really empty out here. Aren't there supposed to be stands and stuff for spectators? And the course isn't officially open this time of year. It's the off season. Antoine Bissett is a huge racing fan, so sometimes he's in a city with a track and pulls some strings so he can get the private access, even if it means closing down regular streets. Damn, if I had that kind of money, I'd go on a major shopping spree. Should I give them the damage that I could do if I had the bookkeys to all to myself? I've done it a few times. It's not the worst idea you ever had. I don't need you to agree. Just then, a screen of tires on asphalt interrupts you. You smell the burning rubber, and a few seconds before a sleek, yellow sports car comes screeching into view. Dalton Rousseau executives crowd around the car as it slides to a halt. The door flings open, and an older man in a perfectly tailored suit steps out. Hello, everyone. Mr. Bissett, pleasure to see you again. Yes, it's an honor. And is this the car you bought at auction last year? I thought I recognized it. What are your thoughts on the best gear ratio for this model? The others close in the toy shop while shaking Antoine's hand. Only Sophia holds herself back. While I talk and make an impression, you didn't should be the first to greet him. She must have a plan. Not one to just stand there. You busy yourself by admiring the car Antoine arrived in. Sophia soon joins you. Smart, and go for the car instead of the man. Subtly let him see that you admire what he admires. I'll just take a closer look. Sure. You just shrug, continue to walk around the car, and looking at it with interest before rejoining the group. Antoine Bissett is obviously a man who's used to being the center of attention. With a laugh, he holds up his hands and addresses the group. I'm glad you could all join me here. Cars and racing are my two greatest passions, and that's to make money, of course. But of course. Which is why I wanted to meet here before the expo. There's no better way to get a feel for the road, nor for the people driving the future of innovation. With a nod, Antoine starts moving toward a line of cars that have been parked off to one side, starting with the one he rode in on. It has an impressive chassis and torsion springs. Most of the group joins in, but you don't say anything. Antoine's gaze falls on you. He quirks an eyebrow expectantly. Now you, what do you think of the car? You consider what Sophia told you earlier about not being obvious about liking what Antoine likes. I think it's bad for the environment. Did you know that Formula 1 racing alone puts 256,000 tons of CO2 into the air every season? You can hear a little gasp when people gather around Antoine. Only Sam and Sophia seem pleased by your reply. Not only do the cars themselves contribute, but the travel and logistics have an impact too. Actually, I was just talking to the chairman about that. The average car only releases about 4.6 tons a year, so the difference is striking. Antoine chats about the car for a bit more before he moves to the next car in the lineup. This one looks like it just drove off the set of a classic movie. This girl is one of my pet projects. Beautiful. It reminds me of a car my grandfather used to own. I'd like to have her modernized. I'm not sure where to start. Any ideas? Convert to electric. There are some really great companies out there putting electric engines into vintage vehicles. I bet it's expensive. Commercially, it's around $10,000 per car, but the benefits last for years, and it sends a good message to consumers about the future of the industry. So $10,000 is really a bargain then. Last, Antoine stands in front of a classic muscle car, distinctly American made. This is the first car I bought on my own. It took every penny of my savings, but I had to have it. My first ex-wife left me 3 days later. I own dozens of vehicles now, but this one will always hold a special place in my heart. I should probably pare down my collection, but it's hard to say goodbye. What's a man to do? Buy a bigger garage? Antoine chuckled at Robin's joke, but you realize you might be able to make an impression if you offer a real solution. Make sure they're sustainable. If you love cars so much, shouldn't you make sure they fit into a sustainable future? I mean, if you run out of gas, you won't be able to drive them anymore. You have the means and the interest to make a real change in the industry. I like the way you think. So do I. That's why I want her for the environmental division at Dalton Resort Industries. And Antoine approaches you and Sophia, and two of them exchange friendly air kisses. Hello, Antoine. It's so good to see you again. Antoine smiles at her, then turns to you. I don't believe I had the pleasure of making your acquaintance, Miss Knight. Fuck you. Knight. Crystal Knight. I've been looking forward to meeting you, Mr. Bissett. It's not often I get to meet someone who feels the way I do about the future of the automotive industry, Crystal. Can I tell you, Crystal? You're really that interested in the environment? Absolutely. Several of the vehicles in my personal collection have been outfitted with hydrogen engines and other forward-thinking ecological improvements. That sounds right up my alley. I'm glad to hear that someone in your position is making real efforts at change. And I'm glad to find someone here in Monaco shares my beliefs. In fact, we're working on an initiative to make Grand Prix more sustainable. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it sometime. Name the time and place, and I'm there. You love the environment even half as much as I love cars. I'm looking forward to it. Antoine's eyes open down. Not sure what he's looking for until he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a keyring. I admit, I'm intrigued by your passion, Crystal. Passion is one of the few things in this world that money can't buy. I have a lot of passion too, you know. Obviously, most of that passion is for cars, which is why Antoine tosses you the keys. I want to give you the chance to find out why they're so important to me. Antoine raises his voice so the rest of the group can hear. Actually, I'm giving everyone free rein in my cars for the afternoon. Consider it a perk of the job. This is too much. No, it's not. I can see where you're coming from on the environment, but I want you to see where I'm coming from on cars. The drive is open for the next hour, and the streets of Monte Carlo never close. Just promise you'll bring them back in one piece. Oh, that sweet little red car is all mine. One by one, the other executives zoom off until it's only you and Sam left. Samantha, why don't you speak up? I'm running out of vehicles. No, it's okay. I can wait. Nonsense. Why don't you go with Crystal? I'm sure she'd appreciate having an experienced driver as a passenger. You got Sam's eye, trying to hide how excited the idea is making you. She steps closer to you, dropping her voice so only you can hear. Wait till before you drive, right, Crystal? I promise to make it worth your while. Sam discreetly runs her fingers down your arm, a husky timbre in her voice making you shiver. Well, Mr. Bissett insists then I suppose I don't mind letting Sam tag along. But I'm driving. And either way. A few minutes later, you and Sam are zooming through the streets of Monte Carlo. I had no idea you're such a speed demon. I'm not normally, but when in Monte Carlo, and do as Wolf would do. Besides, how often am I going to have the chance to drive a car like this? Speaking of, when do I get to turn behind the wheel? Depends on how nice you are to me. Sam settles back in her seat, looking relaxed. So, where are we headed? Let's drive up to the mountains. I want to see the views. Maybe see how this baby handles those hairpin turns. Let's hit the road north. Press the accelerator as you turn to the curvy mountain road. The twists and turns take more focus, but the adrenaline is unlike anything you've felt before. Whew! I still can't believe Antoine Basset just let us drive his car. He's certainly a man with many centuries. Although, if I'd known how easily you would win him over this afternoon, I might take more precautions. Regretting a little bit. Let's just say, I'm starting to wonder what the tricks you hide up your sleeves. It's not what's in my sleeves that you should worry about. Sam takes in a sharp breath. Not because you took a turn too fast. Oh. And what exactly should I worry about? Well, when I win the bet, if you win, when I win, I'm gonna have so much fun making you pay. The blindfold is just the start of what I'll do to you. Tell me more. If you can't see me, you won't know what I'm gonna do, or how hard I'm gonna do it. You sound awfully sure of yourself, but the bar's division might still give you one for your money. And turn it to Antoine. There were other investors beside Antoine. Sam curls her hand around the back of your neck. It's a light possessive gesture that sends a shiver down your spine. Sam. Instead of letting go, she allows her fingers to trail along the side of your throat. Keep your eyes on the road, Crystal. She slips her fingers lower, with agonizing slowness. She traces the swell of your breast, then lower. You gasp, she cups your curves. She leans in so her lips tease the shell of your ear. You're not so sure of yourself now, are you? You clear your throat and sit up straighter. You're not about to go down without a fight. Hold on tight. You push the accelerator all the way to the floor, and a world blurs past you. Sam pulls her hand back so she can brace herself against the momentum. It's as fast as it can go. Let's find out. Just then, a truck whizzes by in the opposite direction, a little too close for comfort. Whoa. You okay? You nod as you bring the car back to a normal speed. I'm just a little startled. I'm good. Sam puts a comforting hand on your knee, then inches it high up your inner thigh. Sam, if you're not careful, I'm gonna crash this car. She strokes your center, you injure your clothes and makes you gasp. Then I'll be very, very careful. She decreases the pressure, and you buck your hips into her touch, and desperate for more friction. Finally, you can't take it anymore. Put the car over to the side of the road and turn to face Sam. Enough teasing. I need you now. You grab Sam by the front of her shirt and drag her in for a hard, punishing kiss. She matches your ferocity almost immediately. Her tongue sweeps into your mouth, taken and given in equal measure. Try to undress, but you bump your elbow into the gear shift. Oh. There's not very much room inside this tiny sports car, is there? We'll have more space outside. Go on. You get out of the car, stripping off your clothes as you go, and hop into the hood. Sam follows you, settling between your legs to make room for her. There, that's better. She tugs you around the waist, so you have no choice but to slide into her. The sweet pressure of her hips grinding against your own, causing it to moan. Yes, this was an excellent idea. She captures your lips again, and you feel breathless as the adrenaline continues to pump through your veins. You like when I kiss you, don't you? Yes, Sam. I love it. Sam has a hand up your side, traces your curves. You gasp as Sam flicks a thumb over the tight peaks of your nipples. You like when I touch you like this, don't you? Every movement of your body against hers sends a spark of longing to your core. Yes, but I like even more when you touch me here. You grab her hand and bring it to your center. She takes the hint, rocking the heel of her hand against you. I love when you take what you want from me. She took a finger beside you, then another. Yes, Sam. Tell me how you want me, and I'm all yours. Only if I don't have to stop. Her fingers pick up speed inside you, and you can barely focus as you reach for her. You better not, but come here. Your hands slide down her body until you reach the apex between her thighs. She's already dripping with desire, so as your fingers enter her, mimicking her movements. Oh God. You just buck up as she moves to trace your slit, teasing you back and forth. Sam, I need you. Stop teasing. You punctuate your words with your tongue. She mirrors you this time, and you're caught up in a 10,000 way. You're all at once in control and not in control. The cool breeze against your hot skin reminds you that you're stretched out along the hood of the car on display for anyone who happens to pass by. Crystal, I'm right there. Me too. You redouble your administrations, don't to make her come first, but as soon as she starts to spasm against you, you crash over the edge. Sam. And after you finally manage to catch your breath. I hope Antoine doesn't notice what we just did to his car. Sam lays down to kiss you, long and deep. You know, I can't bring myself to care. But we should probably get the car back before he suspects we ran away with it. Now there's an idea. Sam chuckles as two of you slip back into your clothes and start to drive back. And this time with Sam behind the wheel. Next morning, you and Sam accidentally meet up in the hotel lobby, and make your way to the event center side by side. Good morning. It's a beautiful day to win a bet, wouldn't you say? I couldn't agree more, especially when the stakes are so high. Sam, I'm going to wipe the floor at you. No mercy. I wouldn't expect anything less. Inside the convention center, you and Sam part ways. No matter what happens, you promise to be an interesting day. What the? You stopped dead in your tracks. She approached your booth, said to find everything in your order waiting for you. You throws up lies and tatters on the floor. Sure. We were sabotaged. Hey, if there was a moment where you couldn't hear me reading, I might charge her into the little, I don't know, the little mic butt plug that goes into my phone so you can hear me through the fucking mic. My charger was plugged into that, and it came out of my phone altogether, and I had to struggle to put it back in. So there might have been a part where I was reading, I just went quiet and moved on. Or maybe I didn't read that scene because, you know, it really did that, but yeah. To make up for that, hold on one second. I actually forget who now, but someone told me to sit down to do the emote with that person right there, and then everyone else just joined in with the head banging. I'm typing, but except UG over there. UG of absolute agreement. That's all.